What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? How y'all doing out there? Hey, hey. How y'all doing? How y'all doing out there? Hey, hey. I don't
My
know.
son graduated. My son
I
graduated.
congratulations
Yes,
to all
yes,
the graduates of
yes, yes,
2024.
yes.
My child graduated from middle school, and I got a shady text message at 11 o'clock at night saying, "Hey, so today was the last day of school for your eighth grader. Do not bring them back." At 11 o'clock at night, you took the time out of your busy schedule to let me know not to bring my child to your school. How shady.
That's
Extremely
shady.
shady. Shady boots. Um, so so that happened. So my kid starts Christian Brothers, of course. I'm excited about that. I'm nervous because I'm trying to find some money from somewhere. So if y'all know what I can do on the OnlyFans that won't get me fired from my job, y'all let me know. Put it in the comments, please. Thank you very kindly. Trying to figure it out. Somebody said I could sell the pictures of my feet. I was like, my feet okay. I don't know if they was like, you don't know. Somebody might. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna figure it out because the first paper come out of July. I got to figure it out between now and then. Hopefully God will bless me to the point to where it ain't got to be that. We're gonna keep praying and touching and agreeing out here in these streets. Um, but the boy plays football, so I got his football schedule was quite busy through at least October the 28th. I have footballing to do. I don't know how the playoffs go for the freshman teams. But August through October, I will be quite busy on a Thursday or whatever time they had a game. I thought it was Wednesdays, but it looks like Thursday might be the magic number. So if y'all want to come out and support the Christian Brothers Wave, is that what you guys are called? The Wave, because he done walked in here. Uh y'all come out and support the children. I'll try to notify you people. Go on over there. Notify you folk of the football schedule. If you don't get out of your room, leave me alone. Go do what I actually do. I'm sorry, y'all. You know my children typically tend to interrupt me. I'm also touch and agree that somebody called me and say, "Girl, come rent out this house," because I'm tired of this situation too. It's getting on my nerves. I hope that my credit. I've entered one of those little credit repair things. So I need to because I quickly got to get some stuff off my credit that kind of got me a little behind when I got sick. So we working on it over here. We working on it. God, what is you doing?
Nothing.
Okay, so we're gonna get into the stuff. We'll get to him in a minute.
Yes, because I got to leave at 9 o'clock.
I know. We'll get to him in a minute. Um, Shout out to Jasmine Crockett. Let me just say this. Okay. As y'all see the title of our episode, Bleach Blonde Bad Built Butch Body. Uh LeVar Burton with his old shady. I love LeVar Burton. He is a national treasure. Let's just talk about that. He said his words for the day, because he normally does a word of a day. You know, he was the Reading Rainbow guy for so long, and he still recommends like books to read and that sort of thing. Let me tell you what LeVar did on his old X page or Twitter page, whatever page you want to call it. Baby, that man said the words for the day are bleach blonde, bad built butch body. And I'm talking about everybody from here to there. They're talking about old Jasmine. So let's talk about what happened. If you have not gone over to the TikTok or the YouTube or wherever to see said video of
Hmm.
Congress going at it, they were in committee. What committee? I don't know. But whatever committee Jasmine Crockett in, I watch because guess what? Jasmine is that girl. She is coming for the throats and the necks of the folk who ain't doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do. And she stay coming for them folks' neck. Absolutely. I enjoy it. I love it. Jasmine gives us what we need. Now, Jasmine grew up in St. Louis. Okay. Grew up in St. Louis. She came to college here in the M at Rose College. She's the class of 2003 from Rose College. She then went on to the University of Houston, if I'm not mistaken, to go to law school. I think I got that right. Um, Sister Girl now resides in Dallas, and she is the representative, the congresswoman, for a particular district in that Dallas Fort Worth area.
Mm-hmm.
So, if y'all don't know who Jasmine Crockett is, Google her. Okay, girlfriend is that girl. So what happened was they were going back and forth as they tend to do in the Congress now because it's Democrats versus the Repubs. And Marjorie Taylor Greene, I don't like that lady. Let me just
Came after her first by calling, talking
okay.
about her lashes.
Hilarious. Now, what you don't do is you don't talk about a black woman's lash. That ain't what you do. Okay, sorry, you can't see through those fake lashes. What? So, what's that baby's name? The little Latino girl.
Ortiz something.
No, it ain't Ortiz. It's OCO, whatever. Whatever her name.
AOC. AOC.
AOC, thank you. AOC, because I'm like Ortiz. No, they don't sound right. AOC, come get. Hey man, what you not finna do is be coming for my homegirl Jasmine. Like, take it back. Y'all need to strike that from the record. That ain't what we supposed to be doing. That's that's beyond the code of conduct.
And let me tell you this. Let me add this. When you strike something from the record from some what someone says, they gotta leave that meeting. And that's why that person really didn't want to strike it from the record because he didn't want her to leave that meeting because he needed her vote for something. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, you need my vote, but you want he needed Marjorie's vote. Is that what you're saying?
Uh-huh. Because he's a
Oh, oh,
Republican.
so so Jasmine said, "Oh, y'all not gonna strike this one? Y'all, you're not okay." So what I'm gonna do is, you went low. I'm about to go to hell. That's what's about to happen. We're not. I'm not Michelle Obama. You know, she had to be dignified because of the position she was in. But I'm out here fighting for my people. And what you're doing is disrespect me. And what we don't tolerate in the black community is disrespect, especially from the likes of you. So Jasmine comes, bleach, blonde, bad built, butch body. The alliteration, it just rolled off her tongue. You know what I'm saying? I was proud of that sister there. I was proud of her. Like, yes, girl. Yes, Jasmine. Give it to me, girl. I was super proud of her and how she represented us.
And and this is what trips me out. The guy that was next to her with the black hair, the guy that was in front, he tried to hold his laugh in.
That man
It
was
was
cracking up.
hilarious.
That man was cracking up because it was funny. Because guess if I had been sitting in that meeting, guess where I would have been? On the floor. I would have been on the floor. On the floor laughing at Marjorie. Okay. So Marjorie wanted it stricken from the record, just like Jasmine and ACO wanted.
But hold on. Here's the thing here. Let me add this. When AOC was trying to reprimand what Marjorie did, oh Marjorie, oh, you can't take it, can you?
But
You
she couldn't
can't
either.
take it. But girl, as soon as she came after, and then what was funny, Miss Crockett didn't say Marjorie. She just said a bleach blonde. So you took it as it was yourself. She never called her name.
But it was her. She was talking about
I
her.
know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so and then Marjorie, do we really have to do this? Do we really have to go there? And blah, yes, because you started it.
You started this since don't come knock this stick off my shoulder and not expect a fight. Like, come on. I don't know who you thought I was, but you better ask somebody. That white girl better not try it no more. That's all I'm gonna say. She better not ever. If you thought that Jasmine was the one or the two or even the three, you know now. Don't come for her unless she sends for you. And in that moment, she didn't send for you, sis, at all, period. Did not. So let this be a lesson to all people who think they are, you know, big and bad. There's a song called Bad Bad Leroy Brown. Baddest man in the whole damn town.
Okay. But is there really a song called Bleach Blonde? It's a song from
Somebody
the
has
60s.
probably made a song out of it.
It's a song from the 60s.
Literally.
Yes. I think I sent it to you. I think I sent it
You
to
probably
you.
did on TikTok. Okay. We might be playing it. Uh So shout out to Jasmine Crockett. I think she's gonna be selling merch and donating it to something. I don't know. But whenever she does the merch, I want a shirt. I want a shirt, a hat. Can you put on some booty shorts? I want all the things. So go on and do that, girl. That's another source of income coming in, and I'm for it. I'm for it. I'm for it. I'm for it. So you said you did not watch them. I'm going
Is
to
it worth watching?
I'm telling you it's good. So this is let me say this.
You know you would never
Lovecraft
spoil it for
Country.
me. I will watch it anyway.
I understand. Lovecraft Country walked so that them could run. That's all I got to say. Because this is an anthology. This is what Lovecraft Country was supposed to be. It was supposed to be an anthology series. So the thing about Lovecraft Country is even if they brought it back, and they could bring some characters back into the fold, but you got the issue with Jonathan Majors that has taken place. And then you also got the fact that Michael K. Williams is no longer with us. So you have those two things kind of, you know, battling each other. But if there was a way to bring that show back into the fold, I would be all for it
Mm,
because it wasn't going to be in the same time period. And that's the
mm,
same thing with them. Them started in the 50s, now it's in the 90s. And this is around the Rodney King trial. However, you got to it's crazy because you think everything is happening in the same time frame, and it kind of isn't. It's happening within a couple of years of each other. So we gotta it's really really deep. It really covers, like, trauma. It covers um the how kids are in foster care. It covers like the abuse that some people take kids in for foster care. It kind of covers that and how abusive they are, but then there's the horror behind it too. So there's the man with the red hair is
mm-hmm.
now the thing, right? And so because the man with the red hair is now the thing, you find out later on that the man with the red hair has merged with this twin brother that this girl has, and it all stems back to the oldest daughter from the first season. The oldest daughter from the first season had twins. The father left. She gave the twins to um, this abusive lady, in foster care, or had the kids in foster care. So gotta check it out. It's really, really good. Pam
Okay.
Grier, the girl who played the mama in the last season is
Yeah.
now the granddaughter. And let me say this. What's that baby's name? He calls himself Wolf. Is it Noah?
Okay.
That man right there, if that man don't get no Emmy for this, because when I tell you that man played that role,
Mm-hmm.
that man played that role.
So if dude from American Horror Stories can get an Emmy nod for playing Jeffrey Dahmer, he should be able to get this one right.
Brother was that. When I tell you that boy was that good, that boy was that good. It's gonna call. He was in the New Edition story. He's a singer in real life. He was also on Star.
Did
What
he
is
play Johnny Gill?
Yeah,
Okay.
played Johnny Gill. Um, played Johnny Gill. Hold on, it's gonna come to me. His name is Luke James. That's his name. Luke James. I think his character was Noah in one of the shows I watched that he was in. That boy right there, and he's in the shot right now. That
Mm-hmm.
young man right there can act his behind off. If Luke James don't get no Emmy, I'm boycotting the Emmys. Don't mean nothing to y'all, but and that's fine. I'm boycotting the Emmys because that brother right there did his thing. It's really, really good. You're gonna see, of course, the racism is gonna be there because this is 1991. The granddaughter is on the police force and she is a detective. So it's a lot of different themes going on here. So y'all check it out. Please check it out. It's good. It's really, really good. If you are afraid of cat like I am, I will own that. Okay. Because I don't do well with the spirit stuff. Okay. Uh, if you're afraid of cat like me, watch it during the day. FYI, I was putting it out there. I finished it. I stopped it like in the middle, and then I picked it back up because Saturday during the day I didn't really have much to do after I ran some errands with my mom. And when I tell you that I was glad that it ended before it got dark. I was glad that it ended before it got dark. That's all I'm gonna say. Very good series. I hope they get a season 3. You know, Amazon is real good for canceling some after the second season. So it was good.
Or the first season.
Or the first season.
Because I'm still mad about, was it The Riches or something like that?
Yes, Riches. And she played in Riches.
I was like, what?
She played in Riches. She was the daughter in Riches, the daughter that lived in America in Riches.
I'm like, come on.
Yeah, I was upset about that. So y'all check it out. Please, please, please check it out. Bridgerton aired.
Okay, so I'm pissed because how you gonna leave that cliffhanger like that? I'm like, I cannot wait to June 13th.
Let's talk about how Shonda, we talked about this. I was in your inbox. I tweeted you. I need to understand why we just don't want me to be great. I feel like because I've watched Bridgerton 3-4 times now. I restarted it over from the beginning.
I did too.
Yeah. So like at this point, I just need you to go and give me these other 4 episodes because I cannot wait a month. This is not gonna work for me. Okay. Doesn't work for me. Okay. So I need y'all to figure that out real quick. Like, do an early release. Do an early release during Memorial Day weekend. That would be perfect. I'm just saying, because I just really feel like we were duped. Okay.
But you know what part tripped me out when Penelope's mother was trying to get her 2 older sister to go ahead and try to conceive a heir.
Yeah.
And the girl was like, insert what? Insert where? It was like, what?
I was like, baby, you not that dumb. But you know, but that also goes to show you how the mothers did not tell their daughters or talk to their daughters about sex. Because remember, Daphne in the first season didn't know about sex. She didn't know at all. She didn't know that's how babies was made. Nothing. I guess she thought a stork delivered her and all her siblings, all 1,800 of them. I'm not sure, but she didn't know what that entailed. She didn't know how that went, and so that caused friction with her mom. So they didn't really talk to their daughters about it. It was just like, well, do your womanly duties. Well, what are they? Explain to me what they are so I can know what to do. Of course, they quickly found out, but still, yeah. And both of them are pregnant, and the fact that they are procreating, I thought they were dumb, but the husbands are dumber. Hopefully they'll get a genius out of this. I'm not sure.
And I guess, Penelope's mom was very pleased that she was going to get that wedding, the proposal from was it Lord Derling or whatever his name is?
Mm-hmm.
Dearling or something like that. Devlin. But man, that carrot scene, I was like, what?
This is what messed it up for her. And if y'all ain't watching, I'm sorry. We give them the spoiler alert. So first of all, there's still friction between
her and Eloise.
Still friction between them.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that it's friction between them, and that she has found a friend in old Crazy. I was like, girl.
But you know what? I kind of felt sorry for her.
Cressida, now that you peel back the layers and you see how her mom and dad treats her, yes, I do kind of feel, but I'm not that I'm not that I'm not that naive because she's still a mean girl at the end of the day. And of course she's only mean. His name is Devlin. You had that right. But she's only who she is because of who her parents are. And they are both cruel people who probably never loved each other and probably she probably that only child. Um, which is crazy. Um so Lord Devlin was a weirdo according to their standards. I quite like Lord Devlin. But
And shoot, bring him
Tyler
my way.
said,
If he's gonna be gone most of the time, I don't have to look at you.
but I think she genuinely liked the man. I really do. And I think he genuinely liked her because she, although she tried to pretend, she was like, nah, dog, that ain't me. And he enjoyed that about her because it was like, you ain't got to put on no front. I like to be out with nature anyway. So if you want to be at the house watching the grass, that's fine too. Which also would have been the perfect cover for her is Lady Whistledown. That's the other thing. But now, Eloise is finna be a grade A hater, and I don't like that.
Oh, it's gonna be very, very interesting. And I cannot wait. I mean, I wonder if her mother really realized that Penelope got probably more money than she does from
Like,
selling.
your mama let you keep the dress. I said, did she buy her own dresses? She didn't buy her own dresses? I'm confused. And I
Okay,
know she has to put it
okay,
on the
okay.
front.
So this season, she bought her own dresses.
Right. So why would your mama not let you keep your dresses? You
I
bought
was
them.
no, no. I'm just surprised that she did. Her mama didn't realize where
Her
she getting
mama
this
didn't
money.
realize it, but the maids made it seem like the mama bought the dresses when the mama actually didn't buy the dress. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She was like, I'm glad your mama let you keep the dresses. I was like, what I I really I like an underdog story though. So I'm hopefully this works out. Colin though, that man didn't like to see her with nobody else. He ain't liking it all. I'm helping her, sir. Sir. Let's talk about Francesca. I like Francesca. I love Francesca.
Mm-hmm.
Francesca said, "You fools are crazy. Y'all are a bit much. I would rather play my piano, and I would rather be in the quiet and the peace." Let's talk about how all these black suitors are coming from everywhere, and I'm very grateful. I think Miss Violet finna get her groove back with Lady Danbury's brother, which I think is fitting because Lady Danbury
Got it on with the daddy.
got it on with the daddy. So I think it's only fitting uh that
But
Violet
you
ends
know
up with the
what?
brother.
I'm thinking that Lady Danbury knows how her brother is, and she don't want him hurting her. This is what I'm gathered because they are good friends.
But then his wife died.
Yes.
So what I think her brother just get on her nerves and she don't want him around. That's what I get. Those are the vibes that I get. You know how you got that one sibling that you be wanting to
Hmm.
slap? I
Yeah.
think that's their issue. They got sibling rivalry of some sort. But I think he's a cool dude. I think he is. He fine too, girl. He fine. And then the young man, and I can't think of his name right now, that Francesca's actually interested in instead of this other
John
little guy.
Sterling.
Huh?
Sterling. The last name is Sterling.
Okay, Lord
He,
Sterling.
something, yes, because that's who she's
Okay.
gonna marry.
He
And
okay.
and in the books, she marries him and he dies. And she ends up marrying his brother.
I don't like this marrying your brother thing. Like, why do we have to do that? Because Marina ended up doing that, marrying her
Baby
fiance
daddy's
lady
brother.
brother. Yeah. That's pretty crazy. Um, poor Benedict. Benedict got him a cougar. Benedict got him a cougar, baby, because he can't keep these children off of him. I want them to still have their individual love. So I know other stuff got to be going on with them
He's
folks.
gonna his love story is like a Cinderella story that he's gonna fall in love with somebody that's the help.
like the mama didn't want the older brother to do. That's interesting. Okay. Um, I need Eloise to find somebody because I'm tired of her too.
Oh, Ella Reese is gonna marry Marina's husband when Marina kills herself.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Well, I'm. They need to bring Eloise story on next because I know they not, but they need to because I need her to get some business because I don't like her doing this. I do want to see some more saucy scenes between Colin and Penelope. Nicola Coughlin, who plays Penelope, and Lady Whistledown. She says her grandmother watches her shows, and she didn't realize her grandma watched the shows. So in the first two seasons, she was able to get. What are you doing?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Oh, in the first two seasons, she was able to get away with it because she wasn't involved in none of the saucy scenes. But then it's another show that she's on that I got to watch that is on Tubi.
I know what you're talking about. I haven't seen it, but I think it's in its last season.
It was the first season of the show.
Really?
What show you think I'm talking about? This show just
Okay.
came out.
Okay. Go
You
ahead.
must be talking about the Dairy Girls, which is a Scottish
Yeah.
show. I thought they were done with this show though. I could be
Okay.
wrong. I'm not talking about the Dairy Girls. This other one is with her and a black chick. They're like best friends, and she's crazy. She's doing all kind of crazy stuff in it because she's a mental health patient. And her best friend is always like bailing her out and getting her out of this trouble, and she lets her best friend down. And so that's the whole thing because she's bipolar. Um, Really good show though. I watched it in one night, as a matter of fact.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a really, really good show. But she was like, my grandmother watched this show and was like, oh my God. And so I was like, oh girl, don't watch this season of Bridgerton then. Cause it's about to be on. Cause I am the focal point this season, girl, and I'm about to be getting my rocks off for real, for real. So y'all check out Bridgerton. I'm starting over from the beginning because I ain't got nothing else better to do. I probably do have something else better to do, but I don't.
Can,
So check
oh,
that out on
yeah.
Netflix. Go ahead.
Can I add something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is this trend on TikTok that I'm liking,
Mm-hmm.
and our palm colored sisters are not liking it at all.
They don't like nothing. I'm
It's
tired of them.
called the black wife effect,
Mm-hmm.
and it's where the white men show their before pictures,
Mm-hmm.
how they was looking,
Mm-hmm.
and then their after pictures after they married their black wives,
Oh,
and
they don't like that?
it took the looks to a whole nother
Oh yeah,
level,
that baby, they're
girl.
elevated because they're with us.
Girl. And
Yes.
so not only are the palm colored sisters are disturbed because I think one palm colored sister reached out to another to a black wife asking her how can she elevate her husband's look.
I mean, well, maybe she's an admirer, but the other people. Hey, real quick though, Will Mundrich. I forgot to talk about them. The black
Uh-huh.
family that owned the bar.
Oh yeah, okay.
The son was bequeathed from a distant relative of the mother.
A
The
aunt,
baby,
a aunt.
a aunt that
This
didn't
not
like
not the
nobody.
baby, the oldest
The
son.
oldest son, but they still small kids. He don't understand
Mm-hmm.
the gravity of what's going on. So they have gone from here to here overnight. Although they went from here to here overnight because he was a boxer, they lived pretty common. He was able to open up his bar, and he had a lot of customers coming in, that sort of thing. And now all of a sudden, here we are. We rich now. We rich. uh, because the aunt left everything to the son. And so they get to go to balls and do the things that other people, all of their other friends were doing. So I am rooting for everybody black except for that one little black dude that's trying so hard to fit in with all the mean folk. Other than that, all the blacks, I'm for. Um, so I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying the diversity. Why are you looking like that?
Okay, I'll tell you afterwards. It's a breaking news. Okay. So so not only Are the palm colored sisters upset? Our black brothers are upset.
Well, brothers, y'all gonna have to. Well, I stopped tripping a long time ago when y'all go to the other side, and I'm talking
Cause,
about y'all
Cause I
go.
sure was like, at first I was kind of in my feelings about Steve Urkel, but I said, you know what? Now go ahead.
Why am I in? That's the wrong person to be in my feelings about. Let's go there.
Well, I met him in person. He was kind of cute in person, though, for real, for
Is he
real.
cuter in person?
Yes, he is.
It's I just
But
see
I
Steve
was like,
Urkel.
at least let the sister, the palm color sister, be prettier than the which all it
She
ever
looking like a
is.
mime. Okay, so
Let's get on to the to the puffy of it all.
oh, before we get to Puffy, real quick, not Portia, Monique will be on The Traitors, um, US on the next season, on season 3 of The Traitors. I cannot wait to see this. This is going to be phenomenal. I think she's gonna do well. Hopefully, she'll do much better than old Feifei did. Um, because I'm excited to see this. And it's a game, and I hope we stay within the parameters of the game. That's all I'm saying. So I'm excited. Shout out to Monique. She said she would never do the reality television again, and I'm okay with that.
Um, I wanted to say this breaking news.
Okay,
Okay, because this is Memphis related.
okay.
Graceland to be sold at
I
auction,
saw that.
according foreclosure notice citing phony debt. Air says.
Did the mama run the debt up because they settled it and the mama took over the enterprises? So
Mm,
did the
mm,
mama do that?
mm,
Because
mm,
the
mm.
granddaughter would everything was left to the granddaughter.
Right.
So did the grandmama mess up? I'm confused.
Yeah. I'm confused too, but I just saw the headline and I was like, wow.
I saw the
I,
headline too.
I'm thinking a lot of palm colored people ain't going to like that and going to raise the necessary money to
They
keep
probably
it.
are. They
Yeah.
probably are.
Yeah. Okay. I wanted to say that.
They
You got,
probably are. All right, so let's talk about this Diddy stuff. So let's go here. For
his
many, many
career,
years,
he over with. That's he over with.
for many years, we have heard all the wild stories about Sean P. Diddy Combs. We have heard it all. We've heard about the orgies. We heard that he messed with dudes. We heard a couple of dudes got done in so they can get to wherever their position is in life. We've heard all these things. The resurfaced video of him firing Aubrey Day and D Woods from Danny DeCane and the other white girl from Danny DeCane. Um, when he broke the group up, when he really had to break the group up, and somebody, uh, what's her name? Dawn. Dawn did an interview. It was a couple of years ago, but Dawn did an interview where she talked about how that man created the monster that we see today that is Aubrey O'Day.
Mm.
He created that monster because he was gassing her up to be who she was. And then when she got to a certain point, he didn't like it no more. And so he came in and he tore her down. And I completely agree with that because he did put Aubrey O'Day on this pedestal the entire time. He did that. The stuff that they do to pit girls, groups, members against each other, he used the same tactics to try to get them to be the best or whatever, but it didn't work. It backfired because that baby became somebody that you didn't even know who she was at that point. He didn't like the fact that she got boob job. He didn't like a lot of stuff. He didn't like a lot of stuff. So, um, it was crazy. So his behavior of abuse has been well documented. We've heard the crazy stories. We heard how um Diddy, she was having Cassie was doing an interview and Diddy was mean mugging her and talking crazy to her. We heard how Diddy was telling her she needed to shave the side of her head. So the reason why that girl had her head, the side of her head shaved, was because that man made her get her head shaved. We heard about the fact that he was trying to make her get breast implants and these sorts of things, right? To fit whatever image that he wanted her to fit into. We also heard the craziness that happened with Kim Porter, how he broke her he busted her nose on the yacht. It's just all kinds of crazy stuff. And when I think about everything that's coming out now, do you remember how Kim Porter actually left Diddy? You remember that?
Mm-mm.
So at the time, everybody was having break babies. Dwayne Wade had a break baby on Gabrielle Union. Ludacris had a break baby on his wife. She wasn't his wife at the time. And then Diddy had a break baby on Kim Porter. You don't
Mm-mm.
remember that?
Mm-mm.
Okay. All of that happened at the same time. Everybody thought that Kim left because Diddy had this break baby or this baby because they were still together actually. So it really wasn't a break baby because they was together. She was still staying in the house with him. Well, Diddy was gone on tour doing something. He wasn't in the country or he wasn't here. Kim took she got all her furniture, she got all the clothes, she got the kids stuff, she packed up, she moved to LA. Diddy came home to an empty house. She changed her number, all that stuff. Now, later on down the line, they came to a place where, they could co-parent, but everybody she tried to date, they either came up missing, ended up beat up. The same with Cassie. The story that really stands out to me is Kid Cudi. Kid
Mm-hmm.
Cudi was told in Italy that his car was going to be blew up because he was trying to date Cassie. Cassie and Diddy had broken up at that point or at some point. And Kid Cudi said, I'm in my driveway. I'm not in my driveway. I'm in my house, minding my business. My car blows up in my driveway. All of these things are not coincidence, right? So this weekend, minding my own black business, everybody else was probably minding their black business too. All of a sudden, a hotel releases a video of Diddy viciously beating this girl, like in a
That
towel.
mind you, she put in detail on her affidavit.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And everybody dragged that girl for filth and said she was just trying to get that man's money. That baby deserved every millions of
Apology.
dollars that she got and an apology. I'm sorry. Everything and an apology. A real apology. Real apology.
I mean, the one mistake that she made was she tried to go into the waited to on the elevator. If I was going to escape somebody, I am going to the stairway.
She should have went to the stairway. Um, she should have went to the stairway. I would have. That man got out of the shower and had a towel wrapped around his waist and ran down the hall to beat this girl's tail.
But did you see his whack apology?
I did see the apology. I think you're only apologizing because you got caught.
And
I
he didn't apologize to her.
did
He
not,
apologized to who you apologizing to?
because this is who I thought you were the whole time. Everybody ain't lying on you. Everybody is not lying on you. Everybody ain't lying on you. Everybody's not lying. Everybody ain't lying. All of the folk who was like, she just trying to get some money. And then there are still people. She was in a relationship with that man for 10 years, and she could have left. She could have. The girl was 19 when they got together. Did she benefit from the relationship that they had? Absolutely. But did she deserve to get beat? Did she deserve all of the stuff that she detailed in her report? Because I believe her. And then my other thing is that LA, you don't need the victim to come forward in LA to file charges. Who did they pay to bury this video and who did he stop paying? That's my next question. because this was 8 years ago. 8 years ago. And then you want to holler, this was my darkest time, my darkest moment. So you put your hands on me?
But you just didn't put your hands on her. You put your hands on the other women you were involved with.
Absolutely. 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 Lunel went on her page today and said if this had been J Lo, they would have found a way to lock Diddy up. And I agree. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people with Cassie's not black, she's mixed. I'm gonna say this again. If this had been Jennifer Lopez, they would have found a way to lock P. Diddy up. And I agree with that wholeheartedly, 100%. I don't care if she got a pinch of black in her. They don't respect that girl, period. Because ain't no way in the world. They would have found a way to lock that man up. Period.
But you know what's an interesting story? I want to know what she did, what finally did it, where she left. I don't know that story.
She probably left probably in a similar manner that Kim did. I'd imagine. Um.
And they said, it was said alleged. Okay, did you put
Oh crap! Hold on.
all of this is alleged, you guys?
Well, that
Um,
video wasn't alleged, but okay. Go
yeah.
on.
Because we don't got we ain't got money.
We don't have no money
Um,
for real.
it's alleged that Kim Porter met with Cassie and gave her some stuff.
That's what I heard.
And it's very coincidental that a couple of months after she met with Cassie, she passed.
Yeah. And Cassie filed that lawsuit on the anniversary of Kim Porter's death, if I'm not mistaken. Either that or on Kim Porter's birthday. I can't remember which one it did, but she did that purposefully. She did that on purpose.
And I think you remember when they did the tribute, was it a tribute to at the BET Awards or the Soul Train Awards or something like that, Hip
It
Hop
was BET
Awards.
Awards.
And he had mentioned Cassie's name.
Mm-hmm.
I said that probably like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's
Cause
do it.
why my name in your mouth? That's despicable. Um, that's crazy. Ain't no way in the world. I don't know what that means for his case. Maybe he's gonna get a RICO charge. We'll see. Or they're trying to get him on sex trafficking charges and drug trafficking and all this other stuff. I don't know if they're gonna stick, but they got something on them because they wouldn't have went to his houses and cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? Um, we'll see how this unfolds and we'll keep you guys informed. I think that's all we got tonight. Wendy, how can they reach you?
Oh, you can reach me at Facebook, Wendy Edinburgh Smith, on Instagram at VLux76, which you see on my name. And then, of course, my Mary Kay website, which is www.marykay.com/WEDINGBOURGH.
Okay. You can reach me at Vix Kids Faith on all social media platforms. That includes X, Instagram, and TikTok, and over on Facebook at Vix Kids Faith More. You can reach us at the Size Up over on the Facebook. You can reach us at the Size Up Official Podcast over on YouTube and the Size Up 2102. Excuse me, on Instagram. Over on YouTube, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, like it, share it, and hit the notification bell so whenever we go live, you guys can come in and join us. Join in on the conversation. Um, that's all we got tonight. Other than that, man, we're gonna try to come back Monday and do this all over again. Y'all have a wonderful Monday. Bye bye.
Bye.
Oh, hold on. I want to read it. I want to read it. Hold on, where it go?